Hello and welcome back to BrosBTalking. We're reviewing episode 8 in season 2, the finale.
Of
We're doing
how
a watch along.
I can't believe they're not doing 10 episodes of this, but I guess it means we get the season finale a little bit earlier. So I am excited for this, and I have stayed away from all spoilers. It means I've basically had to take a break from YouTube for about 4 days.
Yeah. I mean, it just demonstrates like House of Dragon is so much more like
Well,
refined
uh,
down, isn't it? So
what
much quicker.
What I was about to say, I was thinking about this the other day. That the first season, you had all of these time jumps and you got so much information. And then it seems in season 2, like, this is all happening over a very short period of time. But then I think that's what, as fans, we wanted, because we're sort of there like, well, you got dragons and stuff like that, like, utilize that. And they have.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh.
Here we're in. Tense music on the subtitle. Tense. Where do you reckon we are? Essos.
Pentos, yeah.
Pentos, yeah. Shit.
Break the blockade and it will benefit you.
Do you think we lack required for tapestries and perfumes? We sell where we please, blockade or no. Essos is as rich, but it's as vast.
It seems you need us more.
So they discussed this last episode, didn't they? That they were going to go to Essos.
Yeah, but they have got a point that they need them more than
Oh yeah.
they need them.
Everyone loves the stepstones, don't they?
I was about to say, it's not even like a big part of Game of Thrones. Like, I wonder if something happens towards the end to the stepstones, like there's a big war or something.
Yeah.
Pirates, the whaling ships.
I mean, I guess they're tactically positioned, but
Well, that will cease.
Yeah, but then you're also vulnerable to a lot of attacks as well. Like, it's hard to take over, but you can always attack it.
yeah.
Rather than the price of basic goods. It is better than starving. Sure.
A fleet of warships. Sailing at your command, they will break the blockade and hold the passage.
Very well.
And this is the twin that's on the small council, isn't it?
Yeah. The other one's still marching around.
What do we say now? You can talk with the Prince Regent. You can sit the Iron Throne yourself. Of course, there is one more condition.
They want a dragon, surely.
The center of Bath.
Well, the commander of our fleet must agree to go. His name is Lohar. The sailors are fiercely loyal to him. If he does not leave them, we will not fight.
Ah,
Okay, new big player.
yeah.
This commander.
I bet it's like a child or something, or a lady.
Admiral Lohar.
I knew it.
You called it.
Well met, Lord Tyler.
Yeah, she looks like you don't mess with her.
No.
Tyler.
What sort of man are you?
Beg your pardon?
A poet? A philosopher?
I am the master of ships at King's Landing.
You're thin.
Not so tall.
I will not sail with a man who cannot boast.
Oh, I know this lady. She's
What's her name?
She's a YouTuber. Philosophy
Oh.
tube. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you meant like you actually knew the character. And
No,
was
I
like,
don't personally know her. Not Philosophy Tube. Is it Philosophy Tube? I recognise her from
Dragons
YouTube.
back.
There he is.
Ah, there you are. Oh shit. Alright, Vhagar's just burnt some shit down.
Yeah. Or have the others burnt it down and he's investigating now?
No. I think this is Aemond and Vhagar going on a little tear up. He's looking better and better each episode, the King.
He is, yeah. Same.
Make it a double.
Yeah. Have we invented Coke yet? No. It's fine. Oh,
He could be poisoning him. I told you, he is a big player. Like, he's doing a lot for Laris at the moment.
yeah, he's always there, isn't he?
Word to Grace.
I think Aegon's going to get some mad revenge, you know.
I think so too.
On both sides.
He has like paintings of people shagging on his walls.
I must ask you, Grace, to steal yourself.
Well, yeah, there wasn't the internet back in the day.
Oh yeah, fair.
Not pretend it's all time. The Pretender has found 50 riders for her dragon.
Oh shit.
Others will the same. Include a challenge on which path. Bloody time.
I can't believe we've got it matched up so well. I can hear it through your one.
It's gone with fury to shop.
Well, timing, mate. Time is everything.
Grace is all of the town.
I don't think Aemon left flying in fear. I think that was a smart move, waiting, because he wasn't prepared to fight all three.
Yeah, but Laris doesn't like him, does he?
Yeah,
So you'd
no,
be like, yeah,
true.
he ran.
He's a little shit stirrer.
Because the Prince Regent is going to kill you.
He's not saying no.
He's thwarted, angry. There's no telling what he will do. We have an opportunity while he is away.
Opportunity to push him out. Take me to my throne. And once he returns, I shall take him prisoner.
Oh, this is gonna be dodgy.
When Rhaenyra descends on you with those 7 dragons and you, that Vhagar, what then?
Yeah, that's such a silly move. Unless he flies Vhagar.
Yeah, but he's too injured.
I have over the years thoughts in the moved the greater part of Harrenhal's gold behind Bank in Bravos. We can live well and remain what is coming past.
You want to take me to Essos to live with the goat fuckers?
Just to live.
Aegon ain't gonna have any. Aegon ain't having any of that.
No.
That's his castle, his throne. Yeah, my dragon's dead. I said his
Yeah,
dragon's
you
dead.
do that.
Disgusting. I'm a cripple. My cock is destroyed. Could they tell me that? It burst into flames. Sausage on the spit.
Oh, shit.
Oh no. Rip.
Let your brother and the Protector join them. They are spent, and their armies attack me. Rise up,
I can't even fish without it running down my neck.
they will be tired of deprivation.
What do you
Maybe
think?
he's-
What do you think his plan is?
His father,
What, Laris's?
Yeah. What's his angle?
Laris's. I don't know, but
I think he's just betting on
Hey,
Aegon,
hey.
isn't he?
I know. I think Aegon might do what's his Tom Lannister, was it? You know, the one that killed himself
Oh
when he
yeah.
like jumped off in the end of season 5.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Aegon might do something like that because he sounds very defeated.
Yeah, he is pretty I mean his dick's been blown off. That must really suck.
Better way than what happened to Theon Greyjoy, though.
True. This is
I
mental.
think
She's totally gotten away from her handlers. You'd be screwed if you were on the rota for looking after her.
so Kristen's not. So Kristen's sort of doing both routers now. He's
Yeah.
like he's the router man.
Yeah. He's the only manager that hasn't quit or been burnt by a dragon. So it's getting him involved.
He seems to just dip since everything kicked off. We had one battle of his like heroic thing, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
Who's it up to then?
Oh, why is he being a dick?
Prince Jacaerys Velaryon. Prince Jacaerys Velaryon.
Yeah, right, okay.
Who'd have thought then? He lives here. I'll have an apology. Oh, the young prince! Look at that hair.
He's pretty untouchable though. Like he's got a dragon. Like
Yeah. And he has like a Giga Chad face. He has a very sharp chin, Jace, doesn't he?
My mother is the queen. Dragon riders both. You and I. Cut from the same cloth. Sacred inheritance, which you know.
Oh man, this is going to piss Jace off even more. Do you see a Jace betrayal coming?
no, he's not gonna betray his family. He's got nothing for him on the other side.
The so-called
Yeah.
Prince Regent has burned Sharppoint down to its stones. Thousands of its folk, dead or lost, its harbour in ashes. Will you prepare to face such an enemy? Or will you stay here?
Jace does forget how big his dragon is, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't want to make the same mistake that Aegon made.
I meant no disrespect.
Finally, though, someone's talking like a freaking king.
But like, he has a bit of Rob Stark in him.
Does he has a bit of Bobby the Brutal in him as well? That hang your body
I don't
for
think
the dogs.
they're ready for the Bobby the Brutal.
The new riders are a boon to us.
No one is.
Now the deed is done, I cannot erase my doubts.
First conversation we've seen her have with her new hand.
I know. He's not just standing in the background looking solemn.
Shipwright in my employ and reported to me that he is a man of integrity. I've had little to do with him, to my regret. But the beasts have been claimed. You now have a great advantage. You must strike quickly, or the confusion lasts the next action.
Should
Oh,
ignore
that's
it, I
true.
reckon.
I had hoped.
Yeah, well, it's Rhaenyra, isn't it? She's gonna like hang back and see what's going on. Let Aemond's burn a couple more cities.
That's so true.
My brother is understood. He's never left Oldtown, and his dragon is younger than Vermeer's.
But a dragon nonetheless, and you forget another.
Helena. She does not ride. She has no taste for it.
And yet be compelled. Her dragon.
Dreamfire.
Dreamfire.
Conqueror's king. She is formidable. Still, Helena is no warrior.
I get it's better to have a warrior on the back of a dragon, but also you don't have to be a warrior.
No, ultimately a child
have
on
to
the back
be-
of a dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Like a child on the back of Vhagar.
Yeah. It's a bit like a gun, isn't it? It's so powerful that, you know, a kid could shoot you in the chest and you'd die, same as if a man did it.
Exactly. So it is the cancellization, is it like cancellization or something?
Yeah, it cancels out.
My ship is no longer.
That was the one.
She was a testament to my own.
Ooh. He's gonna woo her with a name.
Oh, the queen who never was. That's for his
For his
His
wife. Yeah.
late wife. Yeah.
What I do now.
He is a nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Nah, he is one of the few good ones, to be fair.
My ship sailed at your command. My men serve you. But the Lannisters are marching, and the high towers from Oldtown. You must crush this beast at its head, and before too many days have flown.
He's speaking facts.
He is.
Enough, that is yet to be revealed.
Ooh. There he is.
He's been quite a good hand, you know.
Yeah, he steps it up.
Here he is, the boy, Damien.
How goes your master? Take those pigs.
At once, Grace, it's Alfred Boone has come to see you.
Interesting.
I am sent as an emissary from the Queen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She wants to carry on the conversation.
Man you are. What do you think of it?
It's very large.
That's what she said.
Michael Scott.
May I have a word in private?
That's a mental plan. You're better off destroying the army in the field.
What? Wait, what did he say?
He plans to march on King's Landing, basically escape the Lannister army and destroy King's Landing. But you'd rather destroy the army that's out in the field, wouldn't you? And then take on King's Landing. You wouldn't want to just leave thousands of Lannisters in Harren.
Yeah, but it was a little bit like the hand said. Maybe cutting them off from the source is better. So like they're all out attacking and almost surround them and leave them stranded. But I know what you mean. You'd think to deal with those ones. But if everyone goes to King's Landing to attack,
Yeah.
then you're not losing anybody because you're all going there.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, he's turning on Rhaenyra a bit, isn't he? The emissary guy.
He's trying to convince him. Damon won't have it.
Rhaenyra's intentions are good. But what we need in this moment is a king.
Oh, he's sexist.
Sexist,
Just
sir.
can't help him. Ooh, how do you reckon Damon's going to take that?
I think the guy might lose his head.
Yeah, I thought Damon might stab him right there.
And he's gonna snitch.
Yeah.
Deception and subterfuge. Cowards. All of them. Wouldn't enter this madness.
Where is Sir Christian?
Well, into the work of the fishing boats. The people depend on them for sustenance.
They will need no sustenance if they are slaughtered by the enemy.
He's such a supervillain. Where's Cole at?
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, hang on. She might come
Alison's
and
back.
spit. Yeah, she might come and spit some facts. So
Yeah, that's not surprising. Been a bit of a shit show, hasn't it, since she was queen?
yeah, Alison's like, yeah, been there.
The Prince Regent of Chris.
He loves it, doesn't he? He loves just walking around with a sword in his.
Do you know? I think that Elena will come into the. She might come into the fight on the dragons. You know, we haven't really thought of her as a dragon rider.
No, but she does have a dragon.
What she does or doesn't.
She does, or she can fly Dreamfire. I don't know if that's her dragon.
Wild our birthright, be confident into Dragonlord. It's a sin that must be punished. As you will. And you see now what is the consequence of your weakness. We are in peril today more than yesterday.
That mood just about the town of Sharpwood. Peril, faces fury for humiliation.
Ooh, she's 7 up to him.
Because it makes you feel strong. And now you seek to corrupt your sister. Of all our line, the gentlest and most deserving of your protection.
You will protect her if she cannot protect
But
herself.
who will she be if her mind is broken?
It is no longer our rule that is threatened. Very lives, would you not have us prevail?
Not like this.
Who do you agree with there? I think Alison, really.
Yeah, you can't really deploy Helena. I mean, you guaranteeing her dying, basically.
Do you think there's a chance that any people had Targaryen blood but didn't take the offer from Rhaenyra because they were too scared?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. There'd be a few.
Oh, at this guy.
Oh, he is. I bet he's going to facilitate her escape.
There he is!
Yeah,
He's on holiday pay
he's
at the moment.
sniffing Alicent's thing.
Oh,
Lord Commander. I think of nothing else, my lord. You and son, from dawn. Fucking the Queen of...
He did catch on to it.
I think he might die, though. So Kristen's chilled.
Stay in the high town name for a generation. King's mother in his hand. She's my sister. Saved my life. Twice.
Oh my god.
Once I had some exact once for myself. Since then, she's been the beacon I follow. Do not think I have no shame in me, sir. Desire for an important truth of
I'm not buying the redemption arc.
Yeah, no. It's pretty audacious that he was sniffing her thing out in the open. You'd save it for when you're in the tent.
Do they? Perhaps they do. Or perhaps all men are corrupt.
It's easy for you to say, because you're corrupt.
Well, yeah, it's one way to justify it.
That is a bleak philosophy. I have no philosophy. Rather, my philosophy is this.
He flinched then.
Act the right
Yeah.
defends justice on the rest. Now, you saw what I saw.
I'd be like, mate, I was there too.
Dragons done, and men are like dust under their feet.
Bro, I was at the same battle. You've been PTSD'd, like, take a break.
Endeavors are as nothing.
Yeah, but they didn't know about any of that in this day.
True, true.
We march now toward our annihilation.
Do they even know about the three new dragons?
Probably not.
'Cause he's talking doom and gloom now. Like, surely he must know. That's why he's talking so doom and gloom. Because before they were on the front foot.
Yeah.
Like, do you think about it? Like, it wasn't that long ago we were talking about how much upper hand the Greens had.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I think it's funny that you got called out for shagging Alicent, though.
but he didn't really do anything much about it, though, did he?
I'd be like, you get dumped once and you turn all doom and gloom. We're not going to survive this. I'd be like, man up. Come on, you're a Kingsguard.
Could you imagine if one of them bumped into him later and they're like, so what was the whole thing about you pulling your sword on Sir Kristen? You're like, nah, mate, it's just, you know, we're just having a joke.
Yeah.
You know what we're like.
Strong alliances.
We're getting a Game of Thrones Legends advert at the moment.
Oh, right, I'll pause it.
To fire and blood.
Oh, is that the one with Jon Snow in it?
Yeah, no, but it does not look like a Game of Thrones game.
Oh yeah. Who you summoned to fight for your
No,
house?
it's like a...
Legends. Download now.
Right. Oh, I've got another ad. Do you not get ads in it?
No, I skipped through mine to trigger all the ads.
Oh.
I didn't see
Okay.
anything, but I triggered all the ads, and then it's...
That's right. I had ad for about like 2 or 3 seconds before I said anything, so that's why I saw it now. I was like, ooh.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Tell me when it restarts.
Yeah, I'll tell you when it restarts and then what it says I'm on.
It's like a Candy Crush game, isn't it? Legends of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I know that shit.
It does look shit.
Right, back on. 24, 47, 49, 50.
We're linked again.
Oh. Is this a play fight or? Yeah, it's got to be a play fight.
Yeah, that's the Lannister guy.
Oh, that's the one that he has to try and beat in a fight to sail with him. She's toying with him. I thought she just decapitated him then.
Yeah.
It's alright. She didn't. It'd be a certain type of skill fighting in that type of match.
Yeah. Would be.
Ooh. Oh, he just backhanded her.
Savage, nice.
I've impressed me, Lord Simon. King's Landing, that's such a most doubting ambassador.
Thing is, I'd be like, you realise as a medieval knight, since the age of 7, I've basically been trained in armed combat.
Well, no, his brother did, but he probably got trained in all the politics.
Yeah, I guess, but in medieval times, like, the knights would have been trained since they were children, basically, to be knights. So
Exactly,
they're good at wrestling and stuff.
but he wasn't a knight because he would have been because they're twins, aren't they? So they would have gone straight away. Right, this one will be the knight.
How does
This
the
one will be
inheritance work with twins?
the first one that came out.
What happens if they got swapped when they were babies?
Well, they wouldn't know.
We'll come back to that.
A jest, my lord. What do you take me for? Jest!
He's like, this is all a joke.
Yeah, he's traumatized, isn't he? Poor dude.
I don't know. He managed to secure it.
Look at Jace is literally pouting.
Not the bitter prince to pout.
He's actually pouting.
What's it then?
Oh, he is. He called it out on the thing.
By the way. Not angry.
And you?
I don't see what good it would do.
They are in what makes us Targaryens. If any common lad can ride a dragon, then
That does not make me common. Or you.
you know what I am.
I don't care. You are the crown prince, son of the rightful queen, and here you are sulking because you believe it's not the dragon or the trappings of your station that you are nothing.
Jace is getting told.
He is, yeah. Baylor's a legend.
Yeah.
Sired by his noble father. Such is the way of the world, Jace. And in resenting it, you only diminish yourself.
Easy enough to say. I've heard the whispers the whole of my life.
And prove to them that you are worthy.
I would have thought that he would have been really happy. Like, he would have gone, see, it doesn't matter if you're a bastard, you can still be worthy and stuff. But he's like, nah. He's like the most mad about it, and it's like, bro.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think he's just a bit. He feels like it kind of eliminates his claim to the crown.
She's definitely waiting out for this dragon, isn't she, Raina?
Yeah. Raina, again, what is going on?
I'm telling you, I think she gets the dragon.
She definitely will.
Many days before you get some more. So grease the mast and send it up. Betwixt the wind and water. Hoist me, lads, and hoist again. Salute the captain's daughter.
They're making him sing. That's tough.
Do you know what though? He's managing to handle this. Like anything they're throwing at him, he's doing, and they're all respecting it.
Yeah.
Tired.
You have proven yourself most accommodating, and more accomplished than one would think. So look,
I will be pleased to sail at your side.
I think she might fancy him.
Yeah, I think so too. Or at least he's kind of won her over. It's funny because he's on the green side, but you're kind of rooting for him, aren't you?
Well, this is why I like stuff like this, because there's people you like and don't like on both sides.
Yeah. He's definitely endeared himself more than his brother.
Rue the day we meet again.
My king will be well pleased to friendship.
At least everyone didn't go completely silent when he said that. There was like a little bit of a wee.
Yeah, yeah.
It is late.
Oh, before you go,
Definitely does have Lannister traits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
you are a handsome man, and you have proven your worth, and we're related. I wish to have children by you.
Okay, yeah. She wants to have children.
Very good. You want me to?
Indeed. I want you to fuck my wives.
How many wives do you have?
He's
enough.
getting a really good deal. He's loving that business trip.
Yeah, he's on a
Gets
epic
a
little journey.
Kristen on the rotor again. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is a great shift.
And some more of these little birds.
Ulf is so like out of place, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He's loving it, but he's pissing everyone off.
But you have done a thing never dreamed of.
So they've all got a dragon, haven't they?
Yeah,
So it's the first time we've actually seen them all together. Oh, Damien. I'm missing Damien.
yeah.
Respect. Serve me well, and I will make you knights of the round.
What do you think of that, boys? Would be nice. Just like that.
Oh, the elder uncle. What must we do?
I had thought the mere fact of you might stay the Emma's hand. But Lord Corliss is right. We must strike while we have the advantage.
Ooh.
Princess Rhaenyra is dripped out right now with a dragon dress.
Maybe this is she is about to go for it.
She's full sending it.
You have no choice but to surrender.
You wish for us to kill innocent.
Not so many.
It is hard. It cannot be helped.
We must break the will of our enemy. All will die in a struggle that stretches on without end.
And you don't have to kill the innocents. Like, if innocents die in the crossfire, but they don't have to be like, oh, we have to kill innocent people.
Yeah, yeah. So don't aim for the civilians, but if you catch a couple, it's alright.
There won't be time enough to see which one of us is a coward.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Little birds.
A knight will comport himself with grace at the Queen's table.
You best make me a knight then.
Ooh.
You forget yourself. Friend.
Sense of humor they all can.
You'd ban him from drinking. I'd be like, you're not allowed to drink at tea.
Yeah, what? Why is he? He hasn't been a dick the rest of the time.
He's probably had too much to drink.
But most of the time we've seen him, he's been drunk. I do get what you mean there, but
Adam. I'm with you.
Oh no.
What was said? I was grabbing my drink.
Simon Strong, the sort of steward of Harrenhal, reckons Daemon's gonna betray Rhaenyra. So he's told Rhaenyra that Daemon's gonna betray her. Which lady? Alice.
What is she doing? Do you think they've been sleeping with each other?
No, I think she just like broke in.
I'm going to the Cotswood.
I'm like, sounds. Have a good evening.
Yeah. I'd be like, go close the door when you leave. That is definitely the place where he thought he'd die. In one of his dreams.
What the
What is
What
that?
is that?
And you came here, you're a post west. You wish to bend the world to your will. But you've discovered, I think, that this world will not be governed.
She's got a plan.
There are omens here for those who seek them. You do not scoff?
No longer inclined to.
I'm pleased to hear it.
I'd be like, this is the least trippy dream I've had all week, so I'm just
Nah,
happy I'm not shagging
I think
Dave.
this is. I think this is real.
I think this might be real too.
Do you wish then what's given to you? All your life you sought to control.
Ooh.
But today you are ready.
I just can't see this ending well. Who's what? This is gonna be a booky dream.
White Walkers.
I said it.
Is that Daenerys?
Daenerys.
I think it was.
So it's like a thing into the future, yeah.
It's all a soul.
Helena.
Must be something she said before, so.
And you have but one path now.
You knew she'd be involved in the trippiness.
They are.
That looked like his dragon that died, and it looks like I said it before when we've done like reviews of this that I think that the White Walkers will be a part
Yeah, maybe.
because it might just be the history books weren't written about it.
Yeah.
They got burnt up.
Time like this, when the good of the realm depends on us.
Do you think they're gonna get together?
No, I think he's trying to convince her to be a dragon rider.
You and I have a true accompany. Come with me. Harrenhal. We will lay waste to Daemon and his army. At her enemy sea, at war
only see the logo.
Ooh, that was a jab.
I saw it.
You burned him, and you let him fall.
You say it's treason.
Egon will be king. He's yet to victory. He sits on a woodland throne, and you.
Oh.
You
Oh.
followed God died, and you were never seen again.
But you're not gonna.
Witches, man. You just be like, everything you guys say is freaky.
Advert.
Yep, mine's on adverts too.
It's decent. I just don't know if we're gonna see a fight.
I don't know. I think they're like
I
lining
don't
up.
know. How far are we through the episode?
We've got about
Like half. We're like
20 minutes
halfway.
left.
Probably.
Yeah, no, 20 minutes left.
Only 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
Unless Aegon just goes for it alone. Oh, I'm back.
What time are you on?
41, 19, 20, 21,
Okay,
22,
fine.
23.
Hang on, let me jump ahead.
Do you want me to pause?
No. What time are you on now?
30, 31, 32.
Okay, I've lined up. I've lined up with you.
Right, Rhaenyra's flying across. Looks like she's ready to do some shit.
Yeah, men are running.
Right, we might actually get some action here.
Harrenhal was fucked, isn't it?
Oh yeah. We got burnt up by dragons. Perfect place for a bit of a dance of the dragons to go on.
There he is.
Oh.
Yeah, he said that Damon's betrayed her.
I am the Castellan Sir Simon Strong, Your Grace. Well met. Welcome to Harrenhal. My queen, I did not think to see you here yourself.
Message gave me much concern.
Yes, I must admit I had reason to. Come see for yourself.
She has brought backup just in case, you know.
See, she's
Damon.
realised what I was saying.
I don't
Two
think
dragons. Wherever you
Oh,
go, two
right,
dragons.
what the two dragon thing, yeah.
Yeah, always two dragons. They don't have enough dragons to.
Well, even at this point, maybe even three.
Yeah, exactly. You'd bow, wouldn't you? You'd be like my queen.
There he is. I can see him walking through the crowd.
Oh yeah, I can see him.
Oh, Damien, don't do this.
Rhaenyra's always facing off against people, isn't she?
Yeah, but she don't back down.
Seems rather relaxing foresight. I see you have done well here.
They sworn to me.
And to whom are you sworn?
Ooh. What do you think he's going to say?
He'll say you. Oh, I really hope there's a fight.
Yeah, I hope there's a battle too. It's so annoying that the White Walker thing is that the White Walker stuff was so badly done with Game of Thrones, isn't it? Like the Battle of Winterfell and stuff.
Yeah, towards the end, I think everything leading up to it was good.
Oh yeah,
yes, I thought you'd bow.
yeah, there he is. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, the Battle of Winterfell and like the Night King and stuff. It's a bit
Yeah,
like
no, they did that poorly because the problem was they should have had it where the White Walkers got to win a few battles.
yeah, exactly. Ah,
See, I have faith in them. But to everyone else who didn't kneel at the beginning, they're like, "What was your problem?" Yeah, he's sort of looking. He might betray them.
yeah, he might.
He's been a bit.
Simon Strong's thinking, I hope no one hears that I thought he was going to betray her.
Fair enough.
See, like a united leadership, though, would do really good for the morale of your men. Like, you wouldn't want to be, like, doubly betraying.
100 of them! There will be no mercy! We fight for our queen!
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, all good King's Landing right now. He loves that little bit standing around there, doesn't he?
Does, yeah, he loves standing, looking off into the distance.
So do you not think he gets enough of that when he's at sea?
Yeah.
Certainly, Lord Hand. The odds are flying low today. The weather will change. Not until later, I think. Are we ready to sort out?
We joined the blockade and are like to find ourselves in peril sooner than later. I wish to set out on good terms with my first mate.
I've not been remiss in my duties.
Done what he's asked of you, and more.
But you are curt. Silent.
Men,
I feel like that guy's just like that, though.
you cannot lead if you do not inspire.
I'm fast in the industry, well known.
You have been given positions which all who serve here aspire.
Forgive me, my lord. I will endeavour to improve myself.
I am trying to help you.
You want to help me? Is this the help you offer after all these years? A reminder to be grateful.
I mean no offense.
You make
Oh, dad problems.
Ooh.
to our fathers. You said, honest bastards, like a show of the bread to feed us. Do you know what hunger does to a boy? What grief does? Oh, shame,
You are dismissed.
as a fish in the market. cold dawn until sunset, putting my compass to stay off the winter. And I watched the man beside me walk past with his son and heir, with fur around his shoulders, choosing sweetmeats to eat after supper by the fire. And now that boy is dead, and his sister before him. The earth took his place, and now you remember I live. Now you wish suddenly to scatter the crumbs of your favour.
I mean, he has a point.
He is spitting facts. I think he could be somebody that potentially betrays as well. I do feel like there's a big betrayal coming on the black side, to be
Yeah.
fair. Because they've just got too many dragons, too many people now, that there's going to have to be a shift in it. But then, for someone to betray them, it has to almost be like a big player to make a difference. So maybe like an Ulf or something.
Yeah, Ulf I could imagine getting like bought out.
Or Q if he gets told to burn the city that his wife's in.
Yeah, you did call that last time.
Come on, just give her a dragon.
There it is.
Or is she gonna die? She's literally chasing down a dragon.
No, it's mental. She will be eaten.
Is that what you reckon?
Nah, I reckon she'll get it.
You have done what no one else would dream of, and you have been rewarded. The gods favor you. They put the means to victory in your hands.
And yet, to claim it, I would strike.
Yep.
And in striking, fighting thousands together.
That's war. Sorry, Rhaenyra.
I do not believe my father would wish this.
He left you with no choice. Be strong. You know you are just. You must
Yeah, if you don't do anything, they'll just come and kill you. Do you think? Do you really think like Aemond is going to be there? Like, that's right. Don't worry about it.
And who paid the price?
In fairness, we did see the destruction one dragon did to King's Landing in second to last episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, messed it up.
Yeah, so let's be honest, when we're talking about 3 or 4 dragons fighting up in the air at once,
Yeah.
might not be a city to rule after.
No.
I have seen you.
They're always sneaking into each other's castles.
What? It should be pleading for a treaty.
Who knows? Nancy went to he laid down his sword in the gate.
I do love the trust that they have between each other.
Yeah. If I was one of the guards, though, I'd be like, are they going to kill me to keep the secret? Like,
What?
Well, no, that's why you go out the room so you don't know what they say.
yeah.
That there was security in following the path laid out for us. I resented you, I think, for caring so little for any of it, for knowing what you wanted. I did not know what I wanted. And you were only what's expected of me. Why have you come here? Because I lost my way. Or rather, it was taken from me. Although they put my faith in my husband, my father, my lover, my son. Incorruptible queen. Sunny's a step for the other. To me what you yourself have done. Your father died, I took comfort in him. Two husbands.
It's both the same man, so you both can't judge each other.
Yeah. Rhaenyra shagged him when she was like 16, though, so.
So, yeah, if
Weird
anything,
moves from Christian Cole.
Yeah.
I've been alone. I walked outside the walls of the city and I felt a weight lifted from me. Lovely for you, I thought, the first time.
You know, you can't see Alison's hands.
No.
Beauty I looked for all else.
She got a knife or something.
You cast your son down and rule alone. No, I do not wish to rule, I wish to live. To be free of all this endless plotting and striving. The crown will pursue war and victory at any cost. But as for me, I would take my daughter and her child and leave it all behind. It's too late. Innocent. Tell it yourself. Blood has been shed.
Yeah, exactly. See, when you were on top, you were like, nah, the war's already begun.
Yeah.
Start to lose, and you're like, let's talk.
Yeah.
It is not your hand, bring it forth like a midwife. I did only what I thought your father wanted. Oh, go then. What home does he say? Wander in the wilderness. What has it got to do with me? Did you come here thinking you would be absolved?
She's coming to kill you, I reckon.
He never stopped loving your mother, you know. He was very fond of me, and I of him, but she was the vision that saved him. Even after she herself slipped from his grasp, it was his love for her that kept him most close to his choice of life. And yet you believe he wavered at the end. Why have you come here?
Good question, Renera.
Amy will soon fly to join Carl in the Riverlands. When he's gone, Helena as queen will be the crown's authority. If you come then to King's Landing, I will see to it that our guards throw down their arms, we will open the gates, we will shed no blood.
Ooh.
That was a
I wouldn't buy it.
Once you take the throne, sense us for my son. What of Aegon?
His dick's burnt off. He's probably going to kill himself.
He's broken beyond recognition. He lies in the dark in pain and terror. He has many faults, but still he needs his mother. I believe I can prevail upon him to bend the knee. No! Still! You defend him! Still, you imagine you can have all you want without paying to help. And perhaps I have no choice. What I've got to pay is to set things right. If I am to take the throne, I must put an end to the opposition.
Ooh, she's going hardcore with it. Jeez.
However you may try to evade it, you know this.
Alicent's going to go, right, you give me no choice. I think it's the only thing that could level this battlefield at the moment is Rhaenyra dying.
Yeah, but that'd be outrageous if Renera died.
Will you shrink from what you set out to do, or will you see it through? Make your sacrifice. A son for a son.
Oh my god.
Son for son is a mad exchange to propose to someone.
Yeah.
But then to be fair, it's her son that's been taken first, so... But it wasn't Aegon who did that, that was Aemond.
Yeah.
But I guess it's because Aegon is the king. But then Aemond would... I think Aemond's got to die. He's got Vhagar. If you want peace, if he doesn't want peace, peace isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
She's going to say, yeah.
Jane. Just be done with this. Please. And what do I do with you now? Let me go. Do what I promised.
my god.
Mercy and friend who was history will clean you a villain. Cold queen. Grasping for power and defeated. Let them think of us. I have at last myself. Your ambition grows into walk by please. Bring the open hand.
You can't pick and choose when you play the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you start playing, you can't go back.
Because if from a distant dream comes me. My party's here. Whether will or no. Decided from my
Did she ask her to go with her?
Yeah. I think this is
How can
weird.
you not like Rhaenyra?
I know. Rhaenyra
Like,
is
I
a better queen, I think. But why do they keep getting into each other's keeps?
don't. To be fair, I think Alison. She did say they walked through the front door, so it's not like they sneaked in.
We've got so
But-
many guards, but no.
Well, yeah, but she went to the guard, and then her guard let his sword down. I know what you mean, though, but I think because it's so outrageous, people just aren't thinking that the person with a hood up is like one of the queens.
It happening once or twice is fine, but this is like the third time that someone's gotten in somewhere that they shouldn't. The security is shocking. Oh, the Dragon Riders are getting armoured up.
Rhaenyra's running for this dragon. That's Alison, isn't it? The hood up?
Yeah, the hood up.
Ah,
High tower, guys.
I know what this is doing. It's all going to build up, isn't it? And then the episode's going to end. Is that a blue dragon? Oh, that's the other brother.
Yeah. The Starks.
Oh, the Northerners. Love it. Lannisters.
Oh my god, they're all meeting at Harrenhal, basically, aren't they?
This is going to be crazy.
There he is.
He's so ready for it as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think he understands how big the fight's going to be, because there's a lot of players in it that I don't think he's really had that much interaction with.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Why do we keep following Alison? Where do you think she's going? My favourite couple of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're gonna meet the Lord of the Tides and all that. And I think on the water, I forgot about the water fight. That's gonna be crazy as well.
Yeah. Look, he has like an armoured hand as part of his armour. That's kind of cool.
Come on,
Just gonna find a dragon.
give her the dragon.
It looks so
You-
weird.
You've gone all that way. I'll just go for the dragon. Who's that?
Is that Otto?
Yes.
Why is he in a cage?
Oh. Alison is back. We followed her for quite a bit now. I feel like there's a reason. It looks like she's gone back to King's Landing.
No, those are thingy guards, Targaryen black guards. That's a
Oh,
leaving
okay.
Dragonstone, yeah.
Oh.
So those guys have fled. Everyone's moving around.
But the thing is she's not going to be able to keep the promise because Aegon's gone.
Yeah. But then Rhaenyra could probably still just come in and conquer it.
I like how they've got her like she's one of the scrolls.
Yeah, yeah.
You sort of like through the gap.
Part of history.
Is that it?
That is it.
That is it for season 2. We can do. No, I'll just put it on mute. It's a shame it's not like Marvel where there's like an end credit scene or something at the end.
Yeah, but you know.
So what are your initial thoughts on the episode then?
Wasn't as good a season finale as I thought would happen. What do you think?
Same here. I thought we were going to get some action, but I think we sort of knew when we were getting to the point of like 20 minutes left that they're just building it up. So when we go into season 3, I think maybe the first episode will be almost setting it up, but like a little bit more. So at the end of the episode, they're literally face to face.
Yeah.
And then like the second episode of season 3. But I do feel that maybe this is going to be a slightly different battle than I first thought. So I was thinking that it was going to be like the Greens versus the Blacks, and then if the Blacks like retake over, that'll be it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling there might be a little bit of switching.
Okay, you reckon it's going to be a more drawn out battle, actually?
Yeah, because I see maybe Rhaenyra getting on the throne, and then her being assassinated or something, and then we got Aegon coming back and stuff. Because the fact that he's left, I feel, means that there's a bit more left of the story.
Yeah, definitely. It's all heating up, isn't it?
What about rating wise? What were you thinking about giving that?
I'm gonna give it 7.9.
7.9. That's quite low, definitely for a season finale.
There wasn't.
I think that's the lowest one you've done this season.
Maybe an 8.2. 8.2 then.
Because there was, I do understand that there wasn't the action, but seeing Otto in the cage at the end, that was a bit. Where is he? What's going on? I do think that Aemond and Aegon's brother and Elena's brother, the 16-year-old coming from with the Hightowers, I think he's going to get put to toast pretty quickly.
Yeah, that is a risk, isn't it?
One last few things. What do
you rate it? What do you rate it?
Oh, I'm going to say an 8.5. Yeah, I'll say an 8.5 because definitely towards the end when you've got to really see all the armies coming in together, and even when the two like main people have almost gone, let's have a bit of a truce here, it's been like, well, it's too late. It's already in motion, and yeah, there's different ways it could go. The only way I could sort of see this like leveling out is like Vhagar could just go tear it up in this next fight. We keep saying about how many more dragons they've got, but it takes like 2 minutes for Vhagar to maybe get through 2 dragons.
Yeah, you could bite their heads off or something. No,
yeah, right. Like in the space of 2 minutes, you could look up and be there like, oh yeah, we're outnumbering them, to then seeing like 2 dragons fall and the dragon riders, and just being like, oh, and then all of a sudden the other people might flee because they're a bit like, well, why am I fighting for this cause anyways? Jace needs to be careful about. He's always telling people to watch their tongue. It's just they're like, chill, bro. Like,
yeah, he needs to chill.
You got to earn the respect. One last thing I was going to ask you was, do you have any like predictions for season 3 of House of the Dragon, just off the cusp?
I think Daemon and Aemond will fight.
Yeah, I feel that we would be robbed if we didn't get to see that fight.
It would be legendary, and I think, I think that a couple of really key characters are going to die. I don't know, maybe the Sea Snake. Because the Valyrians aren't actually in Game of Thrones.
What the Lord Han now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I could see him dying. I reckon the brother, Adam's brother, will die.
Yeah.
And he'll see it when he's on the dragon, and then that will take him to lose his mind. But I think we've really got to keep an eye on Ulf and Hugh.
Yeah.
I think Hugh will be loyal until it comes to a point of if he has to attack anywhere near where his wife is, and that's fair enough. At this rate, wouldn't you just send a raven to her, just tell her to go to the beach, go quickly pick her up, take her back, and then you're all groovy.
Maybe
you know?
she should just get on like a water taxi to Dragonstone, because apparently everyone just turns up.
Yeah, well,
get an Uber to Dragonstone. Turn up. You just get let in the front door. You'll be able to be allowed to see Rhaenyra. If me
exactly. Put your hood up.
Yeah.
And just hope Sir Chris is on the road, sir. Then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
just walk in, say hi to Rhaenyra, the Queen.
I do want Sir Kristen to die, but I almost feel like it's going to be all a bit quick.
No, I think he's going to have a big character arc. I think he's going to have a character arc. When he dies, he's going to do something really honourable. I reckon he's going to sacrifice himself for Gwaine, and it'll be like epic music, and he'll be like, "I never did give up," and then charge at a dragon or something, and you'll be like, "That's so undeserved."
I'm going to say the opposite. I'm going to say he's going to kill Gwaine.
Do you reckon he's going to kill Gwaine? He is a straight up
He'll
killer.
He'll kill Gwaine at a really important part. Yeah.
Gwaine. What would you rate the series? Series 2.
Sir Kristen versus Gwaine.
No. I was going to say, how would you rate season 2 compared to season 1?
I would say season 2 is a lot easier to follow.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Because you haven't got the time jumps, and I will say that a lot of stuff from season 1 pays off in season 2.
Yeah.
And I think we've got to remember that they couldn't pay off everything, because then we wouldn't be as excited to see season 3. Now, I believe there's only going to be 4 seasons of House of the Dragon, so I do think we're going to have a lot happening in next season. I wonder if they'll do 8 or 10 episodes. Let's say they do 8 again.
Yeah.
So, 2 more seasons, that's 16 episodes. So there can still be a few more twists and turns. My prediction for season 3, actually, is I think we're going to have some fights with the White Walkers, and it'll just be something that's just never been documented. And maybe it might be that they even win and then just go to the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
We don't know, and also there's a lot of people on the wall because they were only allowed to take 50 or 100 men.
Yeah.
So it is. It'll be interesting.
I don't think they're going to fight any White Walkers, but we'll see it. It would be cool if they did.
So what do you rate this season out of 10 then?
I rate the season 8.1.
Do you know what? I think I would go about an 8 point. I think I'm going to join you actually. I think I'm going to go for an 8.1.
What would you rate the first season?
8.5.
8.5. Ah, see, I'd rate it an 8, solid. I'd rate it.
Yeah, no, I prefer. There's a lot more stuff. I feel that if we were to watch season 1 now, there's a lot more stuff. We'd be like, they're talking, and then things that we've maybe forgotten about.
My one critique of House of the Dragon would be they kind of have gone really heavy on the foreshadowing. It's almost like every episode they're foreshadowing the next one, which is cool. But at the same time, when everything is foreshadowing and everything relates,
it overdoes it, doesn't it?
Yeah. You're a bit oh right, okay, again, yeah. Oh, that's from what he mentioned to him. Yeah, I get it. And it's when sometimes things do just happen randomly. In life, sometimes stuff just does happen. Some weird lady doesn't say that she's seen it in her dreams. It just happens, and I think it kind of takes away from the cool moments when they
Because
have
you can
these.
sometimes see it coming, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. You can see it coming, or when every big issue is being predicted, like every time Helena foretells the future, you're a bit like, you should probably save that for like 3 times a season, not anymore. You should,
Well, she seemed to, the last time we saw her, like in this episode, she seemed to actually, that was the first time I'd really seen her speak with chest and just be there,
yeah,
like, not in metaphors or anything like that, where she was just talking facts and she was just like, well, what are you going to do? And I think it is interesting that she saw it.
yeah. Well, she sees Aegon winning, which is
Well, yeah, because he's going away, isn't he? I think
yeah,
Laris might be linking up. Like Otto's out there as well. Alicent's gone. Like who's actually in King's Landing at the moment? So Cole's not there. Like at the moment, character-wise, in King's Landing, there's hardly anyone. But no, I did enjoy this season. I hope we don't have to wait too long. Hope it's not like a 2-year wait for season 3. Hopefully it's only like a year or something.
yeah.
But thank you very much for watching. If you're able to drop us a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment what you thought of this season and any predictions you have for season 3. If you don't already know, this is a non-spoiler podcast. We should have like little like shooting things, so no spoilers.
I can
If
put
we-
them in post.
If we don't, there's my hand gestures. They're there. They're done.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Cheers.